Scottish Labour is a social democratic political party in Scotland. It is an autonomous section of the National Labour Party. Labour currently hold 23 of 129 seats in the Scottish Parliament and 1 of 59 Scottish seats in the UK House of Commons. From the middle of the 20th century to the early 21st, Labour dominated politics in Scotland, winning the largest share of the vote in Scotland at every UK general election from 1964 to 2010. Every European Parliament election from 1979 to 2004 and in the first two elections to the Scottish Parliament in 1999 and 2003. After this, Scottish Labour formed a coalition with the Scottish Liberal Democrats, forming a majority Scottish executive. More recently, especially since the 2014 Scottish independence referendum, the party has suffered significant decline, losing ground predominantly to the Scottish National Party. Scottish Labour experienced one of their worst defeats ever at the 2015 general election. Scottish Labour were left with a sole seat in the House of Commons, Edinburgh South, and lost 40 of its 41 seats to the SNP. This was the first time the party had not dominated in Scotland since the Conservative Party landslide in 1959. At the 2016 Scottish Parliament election, the party lost 13 of its 37 seats, becoming the third largest party after being surpassed by the Scottish Conservatives. At the 2017 general election, Scottish Labour improved their fortunes and gained 6 seats from the SNP, bringing its total seat tally to 7 and winning a 27% share of the vote. This was the first time since the 1918 general election, 99 years previously, that Labour had finished in third place at any general election in Scotland. Overall, the 2017 general election marked the first time in 20 years that the Labour Party had made net gains in the UK at any election. The success was short-lived, however, and at the 2019 general election, Labour lost all new seats gained 2 years earlier, and again were left with Edinburgh South as their only seat in Parliament. Ian Murray has remained as the MP for the constituency since 2010, and is currently one of Scotland's longest-serving MPs. The 2019 general election was Labour's worst result in 84 years, with their lowest share of the vote recorded in Scotland since the December 1910 general election. Scottish Labour is registered with the UK Electoral Commission as an accounting unit of the UK Labour Party and is therefore not a registered political party under the terms of the Political Parties, Elections and Referendums Act 2000. Scottish Labour is administered by the Glasgow-based Scottish Executive Committee, which is responsible to the Labour Party's London-based National Executive Committee. The Scottish Executive Committee is made up of representatives of party members, elected members and party affiliates. For example, trade unions and socialist societies, party officers. Until the Murphy and Boyack Review in 2011, the position listed below was leader of the Labour Party in the Scottish Parliament. As with Welsh Labour, Scottish Labour has its own General Secretary, which is the administrative head of the party, responsible for the day-to-day running of the organisation, and reports to the UK General Secretary of the Labour Party. The Scottish Labour headquarters is currently at Bath Street, Glasgow. It was formerly co-located with the offices of Unite the Union at John Smith House, 145 West Regent Street. The party holds an annual conference during February-March each year. In 2008, Scottish Labour membership was reported as 17,000, down from a peak of approximately 30,000 in the run-up to the 1997 general election. The figures included in the annual report presented to the Scottish Party Conference in 2008 also recorded that more than half of all constituency Labour parties had less than 300 members, with 14 having less than 200 members. In September 2010, the party issued 13,135 ballot papers to party members during the Labour Party leadership election. These did not necessarily equate to 13,135 individual members, due to the party's electoral structure. Members can qualify for multiple votes. The party has declined to reveal its membership figures since 2008. and did not publish the number of votes cast in the leadership elections of 2011 or 2014. Only percentages. In November 2014, the party's membership was claimed by an unnamed source reported in the Sunday Herald to be 13,500. Other recent reports in the media have quoted figures of as low as 8,000 and less than 10,000. In December 2014, the newly elected leader Jim Murphy claimed that the figure was about 20,000 on the TV program Scotland Tonight. In late September 2015, following a membership boost resulting from the 2015 Labour leadership election, a total of 29,899 people were associated with the party. 18,824 members, 7,790 people affiliated through trade unions and other groups, and 3,285 registered supporters. In September 2017, it was R.